50 years, WTC programs provide students with industry certification opportunities as it continues to train them for the global workplace. Full-time programs, short-term classes, and business and industry services are impacting Western Oklahoma with a trained workforce. There are 5 WTC campuses: Burns Flat, Elk City, Hobart, Sayre, and Weatherford. Western Technology Center is closer than you think. Contact a campus nearest you today or visit westtech.edu.
Listen, friends, are you a regular customer at Clink Supermarket in Hobart? If so, thanks for your business. Maybe you haven't been in a while. Well, we're better than we used to be. Better selection, including many gluten-free items. Good produce and meat departments, excellent service, old-fashioned service. As a matter of fact, we still sack and carry out your groceries. Neil Hobbs and employees appreciate your business, and we sell all our products at the lowest possible price. So come see us soon and often. We're open every day. Clink Supermarket in Hobart. Carrie at Salon 430 in Hobart is proud once again to be a Bearcat booster. Attend all the games you can and support the Bearcats and Lady Bearcats. And when you want your hair cut or colored, straightened or curled or something else, come see Carrie. She's good. She's really good. You could walk in dreadfully ugly, but you'll leave Salon 430 looking like $1,000,000. Again, good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Carrie at Salon 430 in Hobart. Justin Krieger is your AFR insurance agent in Hobart. He wants your business. Home and auto. Check with Justin and get a quote. He'll save you money. AFR offers competitive rates. Justin offers personal service that you will appreciate. Justin also offers farm owner policies, crop insurance, life insurance. For insurance, American Farmers and Ranchers. AFR is a proven and strong company. Justin Krieger is your hometown agent. Call today, 580-726-3076, or come see Justin Krieger, your hometown AFR agent in Hobart.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Chad Fox, we are in Arapahoe at the Arapahoe Butler Tournament, and we are set to do some Lady Bearcat softball. Going to join radio in just a few moments. We have conditions here. Thank you, Dudley, very much. Dudley was able to get lineups for us. We have 2 fields working, and we're rotating fields with equipment, and we're underway here, folks. First pitch to Megley Talley is outside for a ball. Glad to have you along. This is the Arapahoe Butler Invitational Tournament. Second pitch to Megley is outside for ball 2. And we'll get the scoreboard going in just a bit. We're trying to get radio joined as we speak. And once we get that going, too, we'll be 100% good. There's a swing and a miss by Megley Talley, and it's 2-1 to Megley. Underway here, it's it's Hobart and Geary in round 1 of this Arapahoe Butler Tournament. There's a nice slap hit into left field for Megley Talley. She rounds second base and will be sliding into second for a leadoff double to start this one. And just what the doctor ordered if you are a Hobart fan. That brings up Talani Norris for the Lady Bearcats. Minert is on deck. And again, we're online here, oksports.tv and Facebook and YouTube, and trying to join radio, and we'll do that here in just a moment. And get caught up on our scoreboard as well. And there is a strike. We'll check the count. Looks like we do not have, we'll have to get the scoreboard added here. Well, we'll do that momentarily. All right, Megley Talley is at first base. And Talani Norris is at the plate. No score, just underway. We are in Arapahoe this afternoon. Let's see if I can get a little better angle. Megley Talley steals third base, and Talani Norris draws a walk. Okay, so Paul, looks like we may have got us going there on the radio. So we'll work on our scoreboard next. No score, Hobart and Geary, top of the first inning. Minert is at the plate. Norris steals second base. Just like that with nobody out. Talani Norris is at second base. Megley Talley is at third. And Minert at the plate in the top of the first. Minert pops it up, and it's going to be caught by the shortstop, Come on. Just caught by the shortstop for out number 1. Okay. So I don't have the scoreboard going, but I'm going to have you help me with that. So it's not up yet, so just hang tight. Again, we've got 2 fields, 2 sets of equipment, and they're going at a breakneck speed here in this tournament. And Reese Porter is going to hit this one foul, as there's a 70-minute time limit. There's run rules in effect, of course, and thank you. And we are underway in the first game for Hobart. Reese Porter hits it into center field for a base hit. That will score 2, and it's an 2 RBI single for Porter, and Hobart leads 2-0 over Geary. This is round 1 of this tournament. It's not on there yet. Hang on. We're working on the scoreboard here. And there goes Faith Funkhauser running for Reese down to second base. And our scoreboard is coming up momentarily. There's a hit ball to the third baseman, and that will go to the fence and score Faith Funkhauser from the throw. And that was Bowen with a hit to the third baseman, an error, and got to second base. So stand by, folks. We're working on the scoreboard as we speak. That brings up number 12, Abby Simmons. Abby Simmons to the plate. And Abby hits it foul deep down the third base line. Okay, we have Hobart and we have Geary. We have... All right, so hit refresh on that. Oh. All right, so Abby Simmons at the plate. It's 2-0. Hobart has the lead over Geary. Again, we're working on our scoreboard there. So scoreboard, and Abby fouls this one off. Okay, it's 2-0 Hobart, and not sure on the count yet on Abby. Our face has been down here. 1-2 to Abby. 1-2 to Abby Simmons. Here's the pitch. She fouls it off. The count remains 1-2. Nobody out here in the top of the first inning. I think we've got things settled down now. So we've got things online. We've got things on the radio. We have a scoreboard, and it's 2-0 Hobart on top. Abby takes one high, and the count goes to 2-2. So I think we're okay. Famous last words. Yeesh. 2-2 to Abby, and she hits it into center field for a base hit. That moves Bowen over to third base, and runners will be at the corners, first and third. So we are at the top, and 2-0. Yep, and that's nobody out. And you know, got a little mic static working in there. Here's a pitch to Norris and a called strike to Noraya. So Noraya is at the plate, and Abby steals second base. Runners at second and third with nobody out. It's 2-0 Hobart on top. Noraya takes it inside. The ball goes to the backstop, and Bowen takes home plate, and it is 3-0 Hobart on top, but a timeout called. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back to Arapahoe and the Arapahoe Butler Invitational after this.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
All right, we're back here. Arapahoe Butler Invitational, Chad Fox. And we've got what is the score? 3-0. Good grief. They're not keeping the score on the board. 3-0, and Nariah fouls this one off. So, what's the count? Well, you 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 count to Nariah Norris. Good grief. Circus, absolute circus. 1-2 count. That one hits the dirt. It's 2-2 to Nariah Norris. And there's one out. Yeah, one out. One out in the top of the first inning. Pitch, and Nariah fouls it off. And the scoreboard says 4-0. We'll double check it. I'm not sure. We'll double check the book. So 1-2 to Nariah Norris. The pitch in the dirt. She swung through it, missed it. Ball gets loose. The catcher comes up, and Nariah is going to be safe at first base on the strikeout and the error. And so Nariah strikes out, but is safe at first base on the passed ball. First base was unoccupied. Abby Simmons at third base. That one's high to J.C. Funkhauser. And Nariah steals second base. We're showing 3-0. We'll double check that score. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss by J.C., and it's 1-1 to J.C. Funkhauser. Nariah at second base. Abby Simmons at third base. Fouls off. That one's fouled off to the right. Yeah, it's 4. It's 4. It is. Yes. All right. 4-0. My fault. As I look at the lineup, if I could count. Take my shoes off. Here's the pitch. Nice hit into right field by J.C. Funkhauser. She stomps at first base. 2 more runs will come in. It's going to be 6-0. Hobart on top of Geary in the top of the first inning. That brings up Addie Heglin. Glad to have you along. Now, we're going to be, probably as this game is going along here, playing back-to-back, but on different fields. First pitch to Addie is in the dirt. There goes the throw, and the ball gets, the throw was in time to tag J.C., but she ran into the glove. The ball popped out, so J.C. is safe at second base. So J.C. safe at first base. The throw was in time to get her, but again, the tag, the ball popped out. Ball is low to Addie, and it's 2-0 to Addie Heglin with J.C. Funkhauser at second base. Here's the pitch to Addie. High, ball 3, so a 3-0 count with 1 away. In the top of the first inning, it's 6-0. Hobart on top of Geary in round 1 of the Arapahoe Butler Invitational here on OKSports.tv and on KTJS. Called strike taking all the way. It's 3-1. Top of the order for Hobart on deck in Megley Tally. So the Lady Cats have batted around yet again here in the first inning. Here's the 3-1 and the dirt ball 4. The ball goes down. And the throw, the third baseman was not looking for the throw. J.C. will steal third. The ball goes to left field, and J.C. takes home. And it's 7-0 Hobart on top. So Hobart again assaulting the base path and doing a great job running. And Hobart leading Geary 7-0. Here is the pitch. First pitch to Megley in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1-0 count to Megley Tally. Addie Heglin at first base on the walk. 7-0. Hobart on top. If Hobart goes on to win, then they'll play next back-to-back, but on different fields. Now, we've got some equipment set up next door at the other field, but we will have to move, along with the Lady Cats, and move a few things. And so we may just be a smidge late getting on there on that second game, but we're going to do our best to pop over there. There's a ground ball to the second baseman that throwing out Megley Tally for out number 2. Addie Heglin moves up to second. So there's 2 away in the top of the first inning. 7 runs have crossed. Bowen back up to bat for the second time here in the first. Low, ball 1. So 1-0 count to Bowen. 7-0. Hobart on top. 1-0 to Bowen. 2 away. Top of the first. Heglin on second. Bowen slaps it high in the air down the third base line. It's just foul. Left with chalk, and she'll come back, and the count will go to 1-1 to Jaden Bowen. One count with 2 away. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Ball 2. Nice stop by the catcher. Otherwise, Addie would be at third. 2-1 count to Bowen. 2 away. Top of the first. 7-0. Hobart on top of the Geary Lady Bison. Here's the pitch. Bowen hits it a mile high, though. The shortstop is there, but drops it. Second baseman ran into her. That scores Addie Heglin. It's going to be 8-0, and Bowen safe at first base on the E6. Shortstop had a beat on it, and the second baseman just ran into her. And yes, so it's 8-0. And Meinert up for the second time here in the first inning. Here's the pitch. She hits it up in the air. The shortstop is there and makes the catch for out number 3. So Hobart scores 7 runs in the top of the first inning on a bunch of hits and a couple of errors and one person left on. It is 8-0. Hobart on top. Back after this on 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
Getting ready for your next big paint party? Or even just freshening up an accent wall? Valspar pours the right mix into every can. That way you're guaranteed the right finish every time. Valspar has been helping people connect to the power of color for over 200 years. And on top of that, you'll always get Valspar paint at the right price too. So next time you're in the market for the right stuff in the right can, the right color, and the right finish, pick up a can of Valspar paint at the right place. T.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Hobart.
Friends, take care of your eyes. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin. The Geigers are professionals, very good at what they do. And the Geiger family is proud to help area youth, sponsoring ball games on the radio. They encourage you to be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
All right, we are back here at the Arapahoe Butler Invitational Tournament. Chad Foxen, field number 1. And I hope I have, is a camera showing something, a good view. We're kind of, I got above a little bit, which helps. And these nets, nylon nets, they cause cameras all kinds of problems with focus. So it's better to be away from the net as far as the camera goes. So anyway, I hope you guys can see well enough. We are going to the bottom of the first inning. Hobart is on top 8-0. So the first time at bat for Geary, and the lineup will be Carla Evans, Amaga Evans, and Haley Gormley. And the first pitch is a called strike. Jaden Bowen in the circle to start this first game of the tournament. So Bowen pitching. Reese Porter behind the plate. Pitches outside for ball 1, so a 1-1 count. Meinert at first base. Heglin is at short. Heglin at second. Simmons at short. And Funkhauser at third. Outfield left to right. Tally, Talani Norris, and Carissa Smith. 1-2 pitch outside high, ball 2. 2-2 count, nobody out. Bottom of the first inning. Again, Bowen getting the start here today. And again, J.C. Funkhauser will pitch a bunch in this tournament, but it's nice to have multiple pitchers, especially in a 3-day, 16-team tournament. Here's the 3-2, swing and a miss and a K, so Bowen starts the game off with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. 8-0, Hobart on top. Bottom of the first, Hobart and Geary, Lady Bearcats and Lady Bison in action. That brings up Evans. The shortstop, Gormley on deck, swinging a miss, and it's 0-1. Bowen with a nice start. Nice day, and it's sunny, and it's hot, but there is some wind, so we are enjoying the breeze. low and outside for ball one. So a 1-1 count to Evans. Ground ball, slow roller. J.C. Funkhauser comes up throwing from third and gets her to Minor for out number 2. Nice play by J.C. Funkhauser. She had creeped in from third and was able to make that throw in time. That brings up Haley Gormley, the third baseman for Geary. Geary coached by Rick Scott. Lady Bison and Hobart in action. Off-speed pitch is low and outside for the ball. A 1-0 count to Gormley. Glad to have you along here on 1420 KTJS, your hometown radio station, and online too, oksports.tv, on YouTube and Facebook as well. Here's the 1-0 in the dirt ball, 2-0 count to Gormley. 2 away, bottom of the first inning, and it's 8-0. Hobart is on top of the Geary Lady Bison. There is a run rule. There are run rules in effect. Ground ball picked up by Simmons, comes up over to first base, and 3 up and 3 down for Jaden Bowen. Nice start for Lady Cats. We go to the top of the second, and Hobart is on top, 8-0 over Geary. It's the Arapahoe Butler Invitational on 1420 at oksports.tv.
If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190. Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a 4th-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community and church and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics. When you need cleaning supplies for the office or business, see Matt Norman at Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart. Matt has all kinds of cleaning products like dust mops and so doggone much more, all kinds of cleaning products. He has what you need at the right price with great service. And here's hoping for more wins and a good future for the Hobart Bearcats and the Lady Bearcats this school year. Attend all the events you can. These young people are our future. A Bearcat booster for a long, long time. See Matt Norman at Matt Norman's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart.
All right, so back here in Arapahoe. Underway in the top of the second inning. It'll be Reese Porter, Jaden Bowen, and Abby Simmons. 4, 5, and 6 in the order for the Lady Cats. First pitch of ball, second pitch of ball. 2-0 count to Reese. It is 8-0. Hobart on top of Geary and Lady Bison. Hobart in the white tops and blue pants and the gold socks, and Geary in the red tops and the black pants and the red socks. It's day 1, round 1 of the Arapahoe Butler Invitational. Glad to have you along in the dirt ball 3. So 3 straight balls to lead this one off in the top of the second. Hobart popped Geary for 8 in the first. Probably taking Reese. Shows bunt, pulls back, ball 4. Reese will take first base and probably get a runner, and she will. Faith Funkhauser will run for catcher Reese Porter. All right. We're back. Looks like we had lost our mic there for a moment. It is Faith all the way to third base. And Bowen at the plate, and will hit it right to the shortstop, but she can't glove it, and Faith Funkhauser will score. It's going to be 9-0, and a hard hit ball by Jaden Bowen. So Faith scores running for Reese Porter. Bowen hits a single to score Faith. And Bowen is at first base, and Abby Simmons at the plate, the shortstop for the Lady Cats. It is 9-0. Hobart on top. There is a 70-minute run rule. 70-minute, also a 12, 10, and 8 run rule. That's in effect for this tournament. That one's in the dirt. Ball gets loose, and Bowen takes second base. Catcher having a busy day behind the plate for Geary. It is 9-0. Hobart on top of Geary with nobody out. Top of the second inning, and 1 run is crossed in the second, and it's 9-0. Hobart on top. Here's the 2-1. Simmons hits it hard into center field, and that will go to the wall. A nice hit by Abby Simmons that'll score Jaden Bowen standing up, and Abby Simmons rounds second base and goes for an RBI triple. Stand up at third base. Abby Simmons smoked it to the wall at about 225. Brings up to Nariah Norris for the Lady Cats. It's 10-0. Hobart on top of the Geary Lady Bison. So, checking our bracket, there's a hard hit ball by Nariah to the shortstop. She is thrown out but scores Abby Simmons. It's 11-0, so an RBI for Nariah Norris, and a good job. Brings up J.C. Funkhauser. So Hobart will play the winner of Lukiba Sickles and Merritt, and that game is taking place right now on field number 2. And we'll move to field number 2 after this one, as if this game keeps going like it's going. 11-0, Hobart on top. That one's high to J.C. Funkhauser. It is 2-0 to J.C. So Hobart plays the winner of Lukiba Sickles and Merritt. J.C. hits it down the first base line, fair. Well, it's a single for J.C. And bringing up now Addie Heglin. If Hobart wins both games today, you're looking at a matchup with the number 1 team in the state in Class A, Binger-Oney. And that game would be tomorrow at 4:40, and we would miss that game because we will be on the road to Fairview. Hard hit ball by Addie Heglin right to the shortstop, but she hit it hard, smoked it, but it is an out, and there's 2 away now for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Megley Talley up to bat now with 2 out. 3 runs have crossed here in the second. It's 11-0. Hobart on top. There's a pitch to Megley. It's slow and outside, ball 1. And JC at first base. Megley Talley at the plate. 11-0. Hobart on top. 2 away. 1-0 count. Called strike, and it's 1-1 to Megley Talley. We watched Binger-Oney defeat Cordell, and Binger-Oney is as good as advertised. 11-0. Ground ball. Second baseman picks it up, flips over to first base, and gets Megley Talley, but barely. Megley smoking down the line for out number 3. Hobart has scored 3 runs in the second. Bottom of 2 we go. Hobart leading Geary 11-0. Back after this, Hobart softball on 1420 and OKSports.tv.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Courtsview Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall. Stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Courtsview. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus, phone 580-477-1390.
On the field, on the court, on the diamond, and in the classroom, Tom and Guyla Talley, along with Tom's staff at Talley & Talley Attorneys at Law in Hobart, are very proud supporters of the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcats. We are so happy to be a sponsor and to help bring you the coverage of Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcat sports and events. Talley & Talley Attorneys at Law are proud supporters of all the students in Hobart schools, and we're ready to assist you with your legal matters.
Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express. 5 locations to serve you, 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express.
All right, back here at Arapahoe, the Arapahoe Butler campus, and doing a good job. The facilities are very nice here at Arapahoe. And we are playing in their tournament. Hobart is. It is 11-0. Bottom of the second inning we go. And it will be 4, 5, and 6 in the order as Bowen went 1, 2, 3 in the first. First pitch a called strike, and that is Linda Silva. She'll be followed by Aubrey Lawson and Candace Pitts. Silva, Lawson, Pitts. 4, 5, and 6 in the order for the Geary Lady Bison. There's a 1-1 pitch, and they're in the dirt ball, too. 2-1 count. 11-0. Okay, thank you. Everybody's checking in. Thank you, Joy and Katie, Barbara, Wanda, Leandra's checked in, too. Here is the 3-1. That's in the dirt. So Bowen, after a 1-2-3 first, gives up a leadoff walk to start the second. It's 11-0. Hobart is on top. Bottom of the second inning, and that brings up number 33, Aubrey Lawson, the center fielder for Geary. That one is a strike, so it's 0-1 to Lawson. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball gets loose, and Reese will throw down, but not in time to get Silva. So Silva's safe at second base. A 1-2 count to Aubrey Lawson here in the bottom of the second. High and outside, ball 1. So a 1-2 count, nobody out. Bottom of the second, Hobart on top, 11-0. And again, Hobart looking to play next, but on a different field. Setting up outside, Reese Porter. Swing and a miss and a K for Bowen. And there's one away. Silva remains at second base. Brings up Pitts, the first baseman for Geary. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. So 1-0 count. Hobart will play the winner of Merritt and Lukiba Sickles. And again, that game is going on right now on field number 2. Called strike, and it's 1-1 to Pitts. Ground ball, slow roller. Abby will have to hurry. Looks back, the runner throws over to first base. They get her. They throw to third, not in time. And the runner advances from second to third. There are 2 away in the bottom of the second. Nice play by Abby. She did look the runner back and threw over to Meinert. Runner able to get to third, though. That brings up Maggie Glasgow, the pitcher for Geary, and she smokes it to the fence. She hits the bottom of the fence. That will score a run. An RBI 2-out double for Maggie Glasgow. Bowen just left one dead red down Broadway, and Glasgow smoked it to the wall and scored the runner. Hobart is up by 10, 11-1. And that will bring up Parrish Littlebird, the left fielder for Coach Rick Scott and Geary. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, off speed in the dirt. Ball 1. Can Bowen getting the start? Had a good first. 3 up and 3 down. Just let her run across here in the second. But Hobart leads by 10, 11-1. We're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. And Harrell will run for Glasgow. Here's the 1-0. Called strike, and it's 1-1, taking all the way. That is number 20, so we're going to have a pinch hitter, number 20. Little Raven hitting now. She is not in the top 9, but is on the roster. Little Raven, here's the pitch. Ground ball, that will go into center field. They will hold the runner at third. Good throw from Norris in center field to hold that run there at third base. Little Raven advances to second. So runners at second and third with 2 away. In the bottom of the second inning, a run across, in Hobart leading 11-1. Geary has runners at second and third with 2 out. And that will bring up number 10, Aldridge. That pitch is a ball, a 1-0 count. Emily Aldridge. Acreage. Called strike, and it's 1-1 to Emily Acreage. I'm reading Coach's handwriting here from a lineup card. 11-1. Hobart is on top. Geary, though, threatening with more runs in the second. Called strike, it's a 1-2 to Acreage. Runners at second and third. One, two away. Here's the pitch from Bowen. Low and outside, good spot, 2-2. Ball 2. Runners at second and third, 2 out. Bottom of the second, 2-2 count for Geary. They've scored a run here in the second. Here's the pitch from Bowen, off speed, a swing and a miss to Kay. Bowen strikes out Acreage, and Geary leaves 2 runners on base. They do score a run. Hobart leads by 10 now, 11-1. Back to the top of the third. Whenever we come back, Hobart Lady Bearcats softball on 1420 and OKSports.tv.
Have you been through the door at the flower shop on Main in Hobart lately? Well, even if you have, you'll never know what you'll find each and every time you come by. Oh my goodness, you've got to check out the Bridgewater candles. And they even have a new laundry soap with the sweet, sweet fragrance of Sweet Grace. Other simplified lotions and gifts and gadgets galore. And, of course, plants and flowers. So come see Angie and Samantha, who are both Bearcat alums and super Bearcat fans, at the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart.
One of the biggest basketball fans in Oklahoma is Larry Halford from Hobart. Larry coached Hobart girls basketball in the 60s, junior high, high school, all levels. And in 7 years, Larry won a lot of ball games. And for the last 45 or so years, Larry has been Hobart's #1 fan. He goes to all the games. In fact, Larry's seen over 3,000 Hobart Bearcat basketball games. He's a real fan. So go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from the Halford family. Larry and Brad, Jim and Marty, the Halfords from Hobart. Folks at the Hobart Stockyards, Rex Flaming wants your business, and he really does appreciate your business. Now, if you want to buy cattle or you need to sell cattle, count on Rex and staff. There are always several good consignments. The sale is well attended. It is the place in southwest Oklahoma to buy and sell cattle. To consign, call Rex at 331-8547, 331-8547. Coffee and donuts every Wednesday morning at 9. Sale starts at 9:30. Count on Rex Flaming, Hobart Stockyards, where Rex wants your business, and he really does appreciate it.
Okay, top of the third we go. And a first pitch to Minor is a ball. So 1-0 count. Hobart on top 11-1. That one's ball 2. 2-0 count to Minor. In the order here in the third, you've got 3, 4, and 5. Minor to Porter and Bowen. Coming up in the third for the Hobart Lady Bearcats, leading Geary and Lady Bison 11-1. Pitch from Glasgow. Just low and inside, ball 3. So a 3-0 count to Minert. Maggie Glasgow, she's the pitcher, and she was responsible for that lone run for Geary as she smoked one to the wall with a runner on base. Here's the pitch. Minert pops it up. Shortstop is there, makes the catch for out number 1. So after working the count 3-1, Minert just missed it. Brings up Reese Porter for the Lady Bearcats. There's a pitch from Glasgow. Reese swinging a miss, or just got a piece of it. It's 0-1 to Porter. Again, Bowen is on deck. Simmons to follow. One out, right? Yep, one out here in the. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. No, that's not right. Do you? Good grief. That's not right. Minor was up first. That's just one. Okay. Here's the pitch in the dirt for a ball. 1-2 to Reese Porter. Here's the 1-2. Off the end of the bat, it's going to be foul territory near the batter's box, and Reese will come back. Grandpa Carroll Porter is filming from his cell phone. Here's the pitch. And it's quite an achievement that Mr. Porter is filming from a cellular device. Here's the 2-2. It's high, ball 3-2. He has got it down. Payoff pitch to Reese. Pops it up, and shortstop is there and almost misjudged it, and that is 3. You're right, I'm wrong. So, okay, we go to the bottom of the third. Hobart did not score that inning. They still lead 11-1. You guys are lucky you're getting any information of any accuracy from me whatsoever. It is 11-1. Hobart is on top by 10. Back after this on 1420 and OKSports.tv.
True Vision Optometric Group is here to get your eyes prepared for summer with sunwear brands like Maui Jim, Costa, Ray-Ban, and Oakley. We're sure to have something for you and the whole family. Stop by one of our 3 locations, 500 North Washington, Weatherford, 212 South Main, Hobart, or 112 Valverde, Altus today and find out if your vision plan will assist you in your purchase of sunwear. True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters. Offices in Hobart, Weatherford, and Altus. Doctors Tyson Allard, Amy Straub, and Jesse James Wald. True Vision Optometric Group, Altus, Hobart, and Weatherford. Scott Northrup, CPA in Hobart, is again proud to sponsor Bearcat and Lady Bearcat athletic teams on the radio. So go to every game you possibly can. Support our youth. They are our future. You know, Scott was All-State in 58, 68, somewhere back then. He wore a leather helmet, tough as nails. And he's still a Bearcat and a smart dude. So when you need an accountant, call on Scott Northrup, CPA in Hobart. And again, go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats.
Yes, we're back. Tammy Bates is Lukiba Sickles, Lady Panthers. Deli Simpson is reporting just run ruled merit, 11-0. So Hobart will take on Coach Bates and Lukiba Sickles if they hold on to this lead. Next, and again, we're warning you, we're advising you, we might be a pitch or two in on that second game before we get back on. It takes that long to get everything moving in the right direction with Facebook and website and radio and me and the laptop and all that good stuff. Hobart did not score in the top of the third, so we're batting in the bottom of the third. Hobart leading by 10, 11-1. Up to bat is number 15, the top of the order, Carla Evans, outside, ball 2. So a 2-0 count to Carla Evans. 1, 2, 3 in the order for Geary, Lady Bison. Down by 10 runs. Here's the pitch, low and in the dirt, ball 3. Three-0 count to Carla Evans. Here's the pitch down Broadway, but she is hacking and it fouls it back, and it's 3-1. Hobart go on to win this game. We'll play Lukiba Sickles next on field number 2. A swing and a miss, and it is a K for Bowen. And there's one away. Well, there's Mike Shirley. What do you know? Outside, ball one. 1-0 count. This is Amaga Evans. She hits it a mile high into right center field, but there is Norris easily makes the catch. Delani Norris has got wheels, and she scoots underneath that one in a hurry for out number 2. Brings up Gormley, Haley Gormley, the third baseman for Geary. 2 away, bottom of the third. Hobart on top, 11-1, called strike, and it's 0-1 to Gormley. Geary batting in the bottom of inning number 3. Hobart with a 10-run lead here. There is a run rule, 12, 10, and 8. Ground ball, Chopper going to have to hurry. JC, quick throw in time to Minard. 3 up and 3 down. A good third for Jaden Bowen. Hobart on top, 11-1. We'll take a break. We will come back to the Arapahoe Butler Invitational. This is Hobart Softball on 1420 and OKSports.tv.
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Steve and Cindy Miller and all the staff at Grinnell's Pharmacy in Hobart are excited to help sponsor the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcat broadcasts. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always eager to assist you, and our convenient drive-up window makes pickup quick and easy when you're on the run. At Grinnell Pharmacy, we are cheering you on every day. Grinnell Pharmacy on Broadway in Hobart, where everybody knows your name.
All right, back here, Arapahoe Butler Invitational Softball Tournament. Glad to have you along. On the radio and online too, Facebook and YouTube and OKSports.tv. Top of the 4th. We're batting now. And ground ball, shortstop gets it, quick throw across the diamond, and it would have been in time, but it's not dug out. And Bowen, leading things off in the top of the 4th, gets to second base. That was going to have to be a quick throw by Evans, and just in the dirt, first baseman Pitts not able to dig it out. And Bowen safe at second with nobody out. And that hits the bag, and that's a fair ball. Simmons will score Bowen to get things going in the 4th for the Lady Cats, and Hobart leading it 12-1. Nice job by Abby Simmons, smoking it down the third base line just over the bag. Yeah, you need to just hide all that, delete it. Can you do it from there? Yeah. Here's the pitch. Nariah Norris at the plate now. First pitch, a called strike, and it's 0-1 to Nariah. Abby at second base, 12-1. Abby gets the RBI. Here's the 0-1 pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-1 to Nariah Norris. Again, we look to move to field number 2, and Hobart will take on Lukiba Sickles next, and Coach Tammy Bates. Nariah, ground ball, third baseman, quick throw over across the diamond, gets Nariah, and Abby takes third base with 1 away. So Nariah moves the runner over, puts the ball in play. That brings up J.C. Funkhauser. J.C. at the plate, just high, and it's 1-0 to J.C. Funkhauser. Abby Simmons at third base. J.C. at the plate. Addie Heglin is on deck. Here is the 1-0 to J.C. Ground ball, slow roller. That will score a run, though. The throw will be in time to get J.C. There's 2 away. Gets an RBI, though. It's going to be 13-1. Hobart on top by 12. That brings up Addie Heglin. Addie at the plate. Another hard-hit ball, but caught by the second baseman. Addie has hit the ball hard a couple of times, but right to the second baseman for out number 3. It's 13-1. Yeah, I said Tammy Bates. Coach Bates is at Geary. My goodness. So Coach Bates is at Geary, and Hobart will take on Lakiba Sickles probably next. But we're still playing here as we're back here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Back after this on 1420 and OKSports.tv.
Billy and Lori Robbins at Hometown Pizza in Hobart are plenty proud to be Hobart Bearcat boosters. Now at Hometown Pizza, our pizza is good. It's really good in our salad bar. It has truckloads of fantastic food. Do you like calzone? Hometown Pizza's calzone, it's the best. Enjoy great food and service from Billy and Lori and staff. Call us your order 726-2225. And once again, good luck Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from the Robbins family at Hometown Pizza in Hobart. Phone 726-2225.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Oh, good grief. Welcome back to Arapahoe Butler. Ground ball, first pitch, picked up by Abby across the diamond, and Minard makes the grab, and that was number 8. That was Silva, and the first pitch from Bowen to Silva was hit right to Abby Simmons, and just like that, there's one out. We're batting now in the bottom of the fourth inning. Hobart is on top, 13-1. Geary at the plate. This is Aubrey Lawson, the center fielder for the Lady Bison. First pitch is off speed and low for a ball. 1-0 count to Lawson. Coach Tammy Bates with a Geary Lady Bison shirt on, not a Lakiba Sickles Lady Panthers shirt on. That is my error. 13-1. Here's the pitch. 2-0. Popped up in the air, foul territory. Minard not able to get to it. And it's 2-1 to Aubrey Lawson. Again, this is round 1, day 1 here of the Arapahoe Butler Invitational Tournament. Hobart playing Geary in the first game for these two teams. Hobart leading 13-1 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Here's the pitch. Bowen low, and it's 3-1 to Lawson. Pitts is on deck for Geary. The winner will take on Lakiba Sickles next. They're already done. They run ruled merit on field number 2. So that field is silent. They are awaiting Lakiba Sickles, the winner of this game, which looks to be Hobart. 13-1. Hobart on top. Hobart, Lakiba next. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. Bowen gives up a walk to Aubrey Lawson. Brings up Pitts for Geary. She is the first baseman for Coach Rick Scott. There's a pitch called strike, and it's 0-1 to Pitts. One away. In the bottom of the fourth inning, Hobart is on top, 13-1. Ground ball, slow roller off into the bat. Minor will have to hurry. Will come over and tag the runner Pitts, and Lawson advances to second base with 2 away. Nice play by Minert. That will bring up Maggie Glasgow, and I'm sure Coach Carney will pitch her maybe a bit different because the first time she was up, she hit the bottom of the wall at 225 in center field. So here's the pitch, off speed, ground ball into left field. So one pitch and a single. Glasgow, why in the world is she hitting 7th? She has been on target all day against Bowen. 2 for 2 for Glasgow. That moves up Lawson to third base. Glasgow at first, 2 away. Up to bat next is number 20, Little Raven. They must have changed that lineup last minute. So 26 is all runner. She will run for the pitcher, Glasgow. Runners at first and third with 2 away in the bottom of the fourth inning, and Hobart is on top 13-1. Wind is blowing the camera, and it's moments away from taking a hitter into the stands. All right, at the plate is Little Raven. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, ball one. See the camera start to jiggle there. You might lose it. Here's the 1-0 in the dirt. Good stop by Reese. It's 2-0. Runners at first and third. Bowen is in the circle. Low and outside, ball three. So Bowen had a good first, a good second, and has given up runs in the second and fourth inning. And in danger here of loading the bases with two away. Here's the pitch. Hit into center field. That'll score a run. Talani comes up firing from center. Did not need to throw it home. The runner fell down, but will finally get up in the ball. And Coach Carney is letting Talani know no need to try to gun down that runner at third base. Wasn't going to have a chance at it, and allowed the runners to advance to second and third with two away. It's 13-2. Hobart is on top by 11. Up now is number 5, Harrell, for Geary. Facing Bowen. Called strike, and it's 0-1 to Harrell. Runners at second and third with two away. 13-2. Another run is creeped across here in the fourth for the Lady Bison. Here's the 0-1. Called strike, and it's 0-2. Bowen hitting that outside corner on Harrell. 2 out. Bowen. 0-2 pitch. Outside. Good spot. It's 1-2. Runners at second and third with two away. Bottom of the fourth inning, and Hobart on top 13-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss in the K. Bowen strikes out Harrell. Geary leaves two more runners. Another runner comes across, and that is it. Hobart has won this game 13-2, so we're going to end this one right now. We'll close our coverage on this game and move next door. Hobart will take on Lakiba Sickles next. We'll come back after this. Hobart Lady Bearcats softball. Hobart beats Geary 13-2, and back on the radio and online after this. 1420 and OKSports.tv.